Hello everyone, don't mind the background right here. I'm still playing with this. It's been a while. Yeah, I'm gonna be making a 2024 version of the basic church setup, giving you the most basic one. But it is the most basic one that is reliable and is no, not hard to operate. Okay, so this is basically what you're gonna see for the first time you use OBS, or if you're gonna make a new scene and a new profile. So what we're gonna start is the main one. So we're just gonna press F2 to rename a scene, and then we'll just name this. We can name this as live. You can name it anything you want. I just prefer to name it live. So this is where everything happens. So this is gonna be a bit of a longer video because I want to clearly explain everything. Of course, not oversharing, but you get the idea. You get the idea. So we're gonna start with giving the video capture device. So here is the video capture device. It could be your camera, like just one camera. It could be your switcher. Anything, just add a camera right there. So we already have this camera, okay? So that's the first thing. You need to set up your camera. The next thing you're gonna do is just add the lyrics. This is a setup where you only use one camera, by the way. One camera or one switcher. That's why this is gonna be a long video, because I'm gonna make a new layout. If you have multiple cameras that is not within a switcher, you're just gonna plug it into your computer via HDMI capture cards. So this is the most basic thing, but I'm gonna make one later. So next one is we're just gonna open Quilea. Okay, so we have Quilea here. This is a new PC I got, by the way, so everything is new here. I'm not gonna change anything, just so you can tell the difference between Quilea and OBS. So in case I'm just gonna add like a song, like I'm gonna add a new song. Usually it's in the center and stuff. Anyways, there's a camera, and then just add a window capture. So we'll just type it lyrics again, and then put projector window. Just choose any of this and just pick one on what comes up. Disable capture cursor so that every time you move your mouse cursor, it won't be shown. Then just resize it. Now the best thing to do about this is right click, go to blending mode, and press add. It will remove everything black. So instead of a green screen, this is actually much better if you use a blending method, because in black, it actually removes all the black super clean instead of green screen and just chroma keying it. I prefer doing it this way now, so just do that, and then just move that a bit below. What's better is that you need to clean this where it can fit two lines. So we're just gonna edit this bit and just copy and paste it. So you need to make sure that a song just fits two lines, because that's usually how you see every live stream. You don't see a live stream that has three three lines. It's mostly two. So just do that and check this out, and then just resize it. This is too big for me, so usually in live streams it's like this small. It depends on you. And how do we center it? That's pretty easy. Just right click, transform, center horizontally. So now it's centered horizontally. So now it's the center of the screen. So that's the lyrics. That's the lyrics part. So we already have the lyrics part, which is great. So you just turn this on and off, and that's basically it. That's how you add. So every time I switch the lyrics, and then it will just switch on here. So what's the next thing, right? Message slides. When the pastor goes up and goes to a message, so what's the message? So the message is gonna be, instead of using PowerPoint, just grab the slides and export it as a PNG. I don't have a sample to this, so we're just gonna add a random picture and just do image slideshow. Let's rename this to message slides, and then slide mode to manual, and then you can choose fade or cut. I would prefer cut, and then just add a directory. That's actually kind of better. So just add a directory. Example, I'm just gonna do this as an example. This is a game, by the way. If you haven't get it, so this is like a game. I'll make it full screen. But the reason I'm like centering everything because my display is not in 1080p, but I have the formatted 1080p, so that also depends on your slides if they're 1080p or not. So if you do that, just turn it on and off. So during messages, like example, the pastor comes up, of course you're gonna turn off the lyrics. Then example, I'm the pastor and I'm explaining, and then just do that. Then just click on these arrows to change the slides and stuff. The best thing to operate is in studio mode because you won't be able to see the next slide. Like example, what happens when you do that? See, so this one goes on live. This one is the preview. So this is what they see. So you can actually check the slides and see if it changes anything. Like example, I did traffic light, and then the next slide is gonna be this one, but I don't want to show it yet. But I want to know that that is the next slide. So you just transition, then there you go. It can affect in real time though once you do that. So it will be better if you just do that as a checking, then just turn it off, then do that again, check it, then just turn it off, and then do that again. It could take some time to get used to, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be great. It'll be great. That's basically it when it comes to everything. So that's the lyrics, then the message slides. And all you need to do before that is just add a new slide, pre-service, and then put that up there. And then just add a video as your pre-service. So that's basically where, those slides where it's just a pre-service. You know those, right? Before the stream starts, there's like flashes of images or announcements and everything that happens before you go live. And then once you go live, it just goes live immediately. Okay, so what happens if we don't have a switcher? Like example, instead of like switch a camera or a single camera or a single switcher in one source, what if I have like multiple cameras and then I have multiple HDMI capture cards just plug into my computer or laptop, and then we have multiple camera inputs? Because people would think like I'm just gonna add another camera and then they'll just keep switching and stuff. It's easier to do it on hotkeys, guys, I promise. So the first thing we need to do, I'm gonna delete this first, and then we're gonna add a new scene. This is called nesting. I don't know why it's called nesting, but yeah, I love the word. Okay, so nesting. So now we're gonna rename this into cameras, make it plural. And now let's just say that we're actually adding our multiple cameras. So I'll just add camera 1. Okay, we have that. Add another one. Camera 2. So the camera 2, I'm just gonna choose something like snap camera, I guess. Again, I don't have a multiple camera setup. I'm just take this as an example. Name this to camera 3. And then what's the other thing we can add? Logic capture, I guess. Okay, there you go. I'm just gonna resize everything first, just so it can make sense. Camera 1, camera 2, and camera 3. Just gonna resize it. You know what? I don't even care about centering it anyway, so we're just gonna do that. And then we're just gonna rearrange it. It actually doesn't matter, but just do that. So yeah, you just disable everything. It's up. But hey PJ, isn't it gonna be hard when you like enable and disable everything? That's a hassle. Yes, that is a hassle. And that's where hotkeys come to play. So now we're just gonna go into settings, go to hotkeys, and now we have cameras, right? So you can choose any hotkey you want. You can choose the numpad on your keyboard. You can use a Streamdeck if you have one. Or the next best thing, there's a tutorial from Nutty where you can use like a wireless numpad, or even just a wired numpad, as long as it's not the same one as your keyboard, it's a separate one. He has a tutorial where you can use the software to make it different and then set up different hotkeys. I'll link the tutorial in the description below. But yeah, you can do that. So show camera 1, we'll just make it as if for the hotkey for camera 1 will 1, camera 2 will be 2, camera 2 will be 3 from the numpad. So if we do this right now, camera 1, camera 2, and camera 3, right? If I close up now 1, it will activate it. If I close on 2, it will activate 2. If I hide 3, it will show 3. But PJ, it still won't work because I'm just showing and hiding. It's just the faster way of clicking. So what's the point? So here's the point. You can also add hotkeys to hide the cameras. So to hide camera 1, I can just add number 2. And then you add another hotkey, add number 3. Same goes to this one. You add number 1, then add number 3. And then this one, you add number 1, and then add number 2. Anything that is not its show hotkey, just set it as the hide hotkey. So if I press on 1, see, look, now the camera 2 and camera 3 is hidden. So when I press on 2, it switches. Camera 3, camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. So now you're gonna be like, oh PJ, so how am I gonna switch it to live and stuff? Like, could I just add all of these like lyrics and slides here? Yeah, you can do that. And honestly, you can just do that. It's actually easier. But here's the thing about nesting. That's why I love nesting. So instead of doing this as cameras and then just moving everything here, just rename this into camera sources, and then add live, add a scene, and then there, camera sources. Now you have this one. Then just lock it into place, put it behind everything, and we can still do the same thing. See, look. The reason for that is this is much more easier to look at because it's just 3 things. And what's great is that you can just go to studio mode, and you can go to camera sources and then just change stuff from over here. Because if we don't do that, sometimes changing stuff here also affects the live. At least when you do that, right? I don't know. For me, that just seems a better way of organizing stuff. And yeah, that's basically it. And hopefully this video has helped you. Hopefully I explained it perfectly. But this is the easiest way to do a basic OBS live stream on OBS. And it's not hard on anything. I mean, just look at my CPU usage is 2.3. My PC costs like $400. So it's the most basic PC that you can have. And it runs OBS smoothly. And yeah, again, you can just switch. Yeah, you can add your lyrics and stuff. Then you can add your message slides. What's also great is that you can also hotkey this one. So if you go to the hotkeys section again, and you go to message slides, see, look, next slide and the previous slide, you can actually use that and then just set a hotkey so that you don't need to click on message slides itself. You can also add the hotkey so that you can hide and show these slides and the lyrics as well. You can also do that. For organization purposes and for simplicity, I would rather have the message slides a layer higher than the lyrics, because if we don't do that, like example, I show the slides and I accidentally open the lyrics, it will show up, it will overlay it. So I would rather have it the top one, so that even if I turn this on, it will not show and stuff. Subscribe down below for more tutorials. Leave a like, share this to your friends that are interested, and to all the media people out there, thank you so much for all the positive comments. Even now, even though I haven't been uploading for months, people have still been commenting, and people have looked at my videos, and I'm so blessed that people have learned a lot on my videos. And I actually have been I've been given, I've been blessed to share this with you guys. So thank you so much. So yeah, this is like my comeback video, and yeah, we're almost at 1,000 subs, by the way. We're at like 600 right now, so hopefully we reach 1,000. And yeah, let's go. Let's just do this. So again, thank you guys for watching. God bless you. Take care.